has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free.
Okay, next question.
I'm a horse football coach right now.
You know, it got shoved up, shoved it up. It got shoved, right?
But let's look forward a little bit. Nikki, and I'll start with you because you were the one that talked about kind of adjusting your expectations after this game. I'm assuming with the win, you're probably holding your expectations about where they were at, correct?
I mean, this is such a week-by-week kind of year. 9-3, I will say, as of week 2, 9-3 is definitely seems attainable. I can see the vision. Very little margin for error for that to happen. 7-5 or 8, 7-5 or 8-4 seem more likely, and I think 8-4 might be a little more likely than 6-6, but 7-5 is probably the most likely.
That's fair. That's fair. Travis?
Yeah, I think my expectations going in were probably the lowest of the three of us on this panel.
Yeah.
Given the record projection. And Nikki and I were talking during the game, and I said to him, I think this game and the way the defense is played confirms 6-6 and 7-5 is probably where we're going to be at.
Yeah.
So I'm not changing anything, but that defense scares the hell out of me in a bad way as a State fan.
Yeah, safe to say that's probably the biggest concern moving forward here. Where's your comfortability at, Travis? I'll start with you with Aiden Shiles. On a scale of 1 to 10, coming off his best game, he looks like he's grown up quite a bit. And that I expect him to grow more as the season goes on. But let's just say, heading into week 3, scale of 1 to 10, where's your comfort level at with Aiden Shiles?
I'm gonna go with an 8. Like I think he's been playing really well. He especially played really well on Saturday. Against Western, his accuracy might have been a little bit off, but he more than made up with that for that on Saturday. You got to see how he's playing in conference play, and then you also got to factor in the fact that the offensive line hasn't been great for him in these 2 games. Yeah. So he's, like we mentioned earlier, he's running around for his life, and he's coming up with these 10, 12-yard gains, just weaving through traffic when it probably should have been a 5-yard sack. So I think he's shown a lot of potential so far, a lot of what we've wanted to see out of him. But again, it's just 2 games into the season, and we got to figure out what it's going to be once we get into conference play.
Yeah. Yeah, Nikki?
I think his floor – because, look, I mean, we all kind of have, like, ceiling 10 out of 10, incredible. I think his floor is probably a 6 or a 7 out of 10 game, probably a 6 out of 10 game. I don't think he's going to have another 3-interception game or anything like that. I feel like that first turnover he has is going to be like a oh, damn it moment, and it might kind of make us overreact a little bit. But he just seems bought in, like he's smart with the ball, making good decisions. He's not perfect, but no QB is going to be perfect. So
yeah, I think I'm around a 7. I think it would be – I'd like it to be an 8. I think it could easily be an 8 if they – let's say if he had a great game at USC, that would probably bump me up to 8 or 9. But, I think that what he can do with his feet is very nice. And the passing is the arm is so electric. And I really do think as a decision maker, he has grown immensely. It's nice to see him throw the ball away. Obviously I would love to have a completion, but like he's making much better decisions. So I definitely feel like, Nikki, it's probably close to what you said, but I feel pretty good about him moving forward. I feel like he's taken on a leadership role, and the team seems to be responding to that. Unlike last year, where it was a struggle. Looking forward a little bit, I know we've got Youngstown, and then USC. That USC game, 11 p.m. Man, that's a killer.
Yeah,
that's a killer.
Yeah, I didn't even think that was on the table. Like I told you guys, what are we doing? We didn't move into the Pac-12. They moved into the Big Ten.
Right.
We should not be kicking off at 11 p.m. local campus time.
Like honestly, kind of chalks up as an auto loss to me. Like it's
It gives them as such an excuse.
it really
for
gives
not-
a huge
for not
built-in
winning
excuse.
that game.
Yeah,
And
it flows.
it caters to USC, even though they're probably the bigger brand here in terms of national recognition and historic football programs and that kind of shit. But it's a tough one to see. I mean, I'm kind of split on it because I don't necessarily hate it, but I hate what it means for our team. Like if it was some other Big Ten team, I'd be like, oh, that's kind of funny. But since it's us, I'm like, well, we're probably gonna lose.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, it kind of just feels like, well, that's gonna be that was already gonna be a tough game to win. Now it just seems like you're adding another hurdle for us.